Hey everyone, and welcome to Conquer AI Search with AI, the podcast that helps you dominate the rapidly changing world of AI search. I'm Avi, here with Catherine, and we've got an episode today that's bursting with insights. But first, we have some exciting news. We're celebrating you, our amazing community, with a giveaway. We're dropping 10 premium marketing courses, handpicked by our team and worth between $19 and a whopping $199, and you can get them all for free. Check out the full list in the description and stay tuned for how to claim yours before they're gone. To our regular listeners, thank you for growing with us. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and join the AI marketing revolution. Let's jump into the 5th episode of Conquer AI Search with AI.
Look, it's pretty clear the ground is shifting under our feet, right? How people search online. It's changing fast.
Yeah, massively. And all this talk about AI and search, it's everywhere.
Exactly. And for those of us, in the trenches, content marketing, SEO, generating organic traffic, doing inbound, these aren't just some abstract trends.
They hit our work directly, our results.
So today, we really want to get into the critical stuff you need to understand right now. We'll cover Google's AI mode experiment, how they're putting ads into AI results, and, well, how we at AI Monitor are trying to help you navigate all this with tools like AI Bot Monitor and AI Traffic Monitor.
Precisely. It can feel a bit overwhelming trying to keep track. Like you need a map for this new territory.
Yeah.
So our goal today is really to cut through some of that noise, give you actionable insights, stuff you can actually use to adapt.
And we're really focusing this on how it impacts your strategies,
Yeah.
right? If you're creating content, doing SEO, trying to bring in that organic traffic.
Yeah, that's the lens we're looking through today.
Okay, so let's kick things off with AI mode. For anyone who hasn't played around with it yet, what is it? How is it different from, say, AI overviews?
Right. So AI mode is this new experimental search tool from Google. It's in Search Labs for now, US only, 18 plus. You need web search history on.
Okay.
And it's running on a custom version of Gemini 2.0. The big difference, the key thing, is the interactivity.
Interactivity. How so?
Well, AI overviews give you that summary at the top, right? Passive. AI mode lets you ask follow-up questions. You can even upload images to help your search.
Oh, okay.
Think of it like a conversation happening right there in the search results, almost like having the Gemini app, but plugged into live search.
So it's not just for finding a quick fact. It's more for digging deeper. Like if you'd normally do 5 different searches to figure something out.
Exactly that. It's built for those more complex, maybe multi-part questions where you need to explore, compare things, maybe reason through options.
Okay, if that becomes the go-to for those kinds of searches, how does that change things for us, creating content?
Well, it's a pretty big shift. Its advanced reasoning capability means it can handle really nuanced questions, detailed stuff.
Which means just targeting simple keywords might not cut it anymore?
Yeah, probably not as the only strategy. It kind of pushes you to think broader, address the why behind the query, the nuances, like, say, someone comparing sleep tracking features on 3 different smartwatches. AI mode is perfect for that.
And the conversational part, those follow-up questions you mentioned, that really changes content planning, doesn't it?
Oh, completely. You can't just answer one isolated question anymore.
Yeah.
You need to anticipate what's the next logical question someone might ask. Your content needs that depth, that structure to guide them through the topic.
But it's not just the AI making stuff up, is it? It still points back to websites.
Yes, absolutely. That's crucial. It integrates web links, citations right in the response. So the AI summarizes, but there's still a clear path back to the original source.
Okay, good. So there's still a chance for clicks.
Definitely. And it's pulling from Google's whole ecosystem, right? The knowledge graph, real-time info, maybe even shopping data. That gives it a big advantage in providing current relevant answers.
I heard the term query fan-out mentioned in relation to this. What does that mean for us?
Yeah. Query fan-out is basically how it breaks down a complex question. It sort of figures out the sub-questions involved,
Okay.
searches for all of them at once in parallel, and then synthesizes the results into one answer.
So for our content to show up,
Your content needs to be more holistic. Cover the different angles, the related subtopics. If your page only answers one tiny part, it might get missed in that synthesis. You need to be comprehensive.
got it.
Yeah.
And what about these product and place cards? They sound important for e-commerce or local businesses?
Very important, yeah. Within the AI answer, it can show these cards with, like, product images, user ratings, store hours, even if something's in stock. So that key info gets surfaced immediately. It really highlights why keeping your Google business profile and product feeds accurate and up to date is more critical than ever.
So pulling this together, how do you think AI mode changes how people search? And what should we as marketers be bracing for?
Well, the big worry, obviously, is fewer clicks. If the AI gives a great answer up front, why click through?
Right.
Google says they're tracking engagement differently, not just clicks. But yeah, we need to be ready for potential shifts in traffic flow.
And maybe different kinds of searches becoming more common.
Definitely seeing that. Really specific comparisons like we talked about. Or people uploading photos to diagnose a problem. What's this weird spot on my plant kind of thing.
Interesting.
Gives us clues about new content opportunities. And it definitely reinforces the move towards longer, more natural language queries. So long-tail keywords, conversational content, even more important now.
How does Google's approach here stack up against others, like Perplexity or ChatGPT?
Good question. They all have slightly different angles. Perplexity focuses on concise answers with clear citations, more like a standalone search engine. Google's advantage is the deep integration. It's in Google Search, using its massive index, its real-time data. The potential reach is huge.
And ChatGPT.
Powerful AI, for sure, but the free version isn't primarily a real-time web search tool in the same way. Google's AI mode is really about enhancing search itself, grounding answers in current web info with sources. That's kind of its niche.
Okay, that makes sense. So AI is changing the search experience itself. Let's shift gears to the money side. Google putting ads in these AI results.
Yep, another huge piece. They've started integrating ads directly within AI overviews.
For specific types of searches?
Yeah, for queries where they detect commercial intent, someone looking to buy something or research a purchase, the ads have a sponsored label.
Where are we seeing this mostly?
It started rolling out, I believe, late 2024, mainly for mobile users in the US initially.
What's Google's reasoning here? Just monetization?
Well, that's part of it, obviously. But their official line is about connecting users with relevant businesses and products right when they need them, helping people discover brands, make purchase decisions within that AI summary.
Can you give an example? Like, how would it look?
Sure. Say you search for how to get grass stains out of jeans.
Okay. Classic problem.
Right. The AI overview might give you some steps, some tips, and right there, within that overview, you might see a sponsored section showing like a couple of specific stain remover products.
Gotcha. Integrated right in. And is this likely to come to AI mode too?
It seems very likely. Reports suggest they plan to incorporate ads there as well, taking what they learn from AI overviews.
So for advertisers, for us, what are the big implications?
Well, the first potential impact is on organic click-through rates.
Lower CTRs?
Potentially, yeah. Some early data, I think Sear Interactive published some, showed organic CTRs dropping significantly when an AI overview was present, like quite a drop. If you rely heavily on those top organic spots, that could definitely impact your traffic. Plus, these AI overviews often sit right at the top, pushing organic results further down the page.
So what do we need to do differently with our paid campaigns then?
Several things, probably. First, ad creative becomes even more critical. Your copy needs to be super relevant, really compelling, fitting into that more conversational context.
Makes sense.
You'll also need to keep a close eye on bidding and budgets. Lower CTRs might mean you need to adjust bids, maybe expect higher costs per click to maintain visibility.
And targeting.
Refining targeting, definitely. And thinking about those longer tail informational keywords that trigger these AI responses. How can your ads show up usefully there?
Are there any upsides, any new opportunities here?
Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Ads within AI results could be a new discovery channel.
How so?
You might reach users right at that moment of consideration when they're actively seeking info in the AI summary. It could capture people who might have missed your ad lower down the page. It's a new touch point.
Okay. So challenges, but maybe some opportunities too. This really drives home the need to understand exactly how AI is affecting traffic, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Which brings us neatly to what we're doing at AI Monitor, with tools like AI Bot Monitor and AI Traffic Monitor.
Right. Tell us about those. How do they help us see what's going on in this new AI world?
Well, the core problem is that your standard analytics tools, like Google Analytics, they weren't built for this. They often miss traffic from AI crawlers.
Right.
And crucially, they don't always recognize the human visitors who find you because an AI like ChatGPT or Gemini cited your content.
And that's a lot of traffic.
It can be. Some estimates put this invisible AI-related traffic as high as maybe 50% of total site traffic in some cases. It's a huge blind spot.
Wow. So AI traffic monitor, it lifts the lid on that.
Exactly. It's designed to show you that AI-driven traffic. You can see which AI platforms are referencing your content, how often, and most importantly, track how those AI citations actually turn into real human visits and how those visits impact your goals, your KPIs.
And can it tell you which content the AI is like?
Yes. It identifies your top-performing pages in the eyes of AI. Which pages are getting cited the most? That's gold for figuring out what content to optimize or create more of for this AI-powered search.
That sounds incredibly useful. What else does it do?
It also does technical analysis. It can automatically spot things on your site, like broken links, site structure issues that might be making it hard for AI systems to crawl and understand your content properly.
Okay. Helps with the technical SEO side for AI, too.
Right. And maybe one of the most interesting things is tracking conversions from AI-driven traffic.
Oh, what are you seeing there?
Well, the spoiler is we often see that traffic converting much better, sometimes 2 or 3 times better than standard organic search traffic.
Really? Higher conversion rates from AI referrals. Why do you think that is?
It's likely because the user has already gotten a specific, relevant answer or summary from the AI that featured your content. They're coming to your site with higher intent, often further down the funnel.
That makes a lot of sense. Any other key features?
We also have AI-powered bot detection. It helps distinguish legitimate AI crawlers like Google's or ChatGPT's from spoofed or potentially harmful bots in real time.
Okay.
And there's a live command center dashboard, real-time insights, filtering. You can see which pages AI might be ignoring, and export data to Slack, GA4, BI tools, whatever you use.
And AI bot monitor is focused more specifically on the bots themselves.
Yeah, AI Bot Monitor dives deeper into just detecting and managing the various AI crawlers hitting your site. AI Traffic Monitor looks at the whole picture, the bots, the resulting human traffic, the conversions.
So basically, traditional analytics just don't see this layer of activity.
Pretty much. They weren't designed for it. You need a dedicated tool like AI Traffic Monitor to get that complete picture.
Is it hard to set up? Do you need to be super technical?
No, not at all. No coding needed. We have clear tutorials, guides to help you get started and fix any technical issues, the tool flags.
And people can try it out.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a free trial available, gives you access to the core features so you can see the kind of insights you get for your own site.
Have you had much feedback from users yet?
Yeah, really positive feedback. We hear from digital marketers, CMOs, PR folks. They're using it to, finally show the impact of their content in AI, keep clients happy, find new revenue streams based on what AI is highlighting. It provides that missing evidence.
This has been super insightful.
Right.
Okay, if we boil it all down, what are the main things you want listeners to take away from our chat today?
I'd say 3 main things. 1, AI mode is pushing search towards being more interactive, more conversational, deeper. Prepare for that.
Okay.
2, ads are here in AI results and likely expanding. That means you need to watch your organic performance closely and adapt your paid strategies.
Right.
And 3, you can't rely solely on traditional analytics anymore. Understanding your AI-driven traffic is crucial. And tools like AI Traffic Monitor are built specifically to give you that visibility.
So what should people listening do right now? What are the first steps?
Well, if you're in the US and eligible, try out AI mode in Search Labs. Get a feel for it yourself.
Good idea.
Start thinking about your content. How can you make it more comprehensive? Answer those follow-up questions naturally. Watch how ads are appearing in AI overviews for your industry's keywords. And seriously, take a look at tools like AI Traffic Monitor. Understand what AI is already doing on your site. That data is the foundation for making smart decisions going forward.
That's great practical advice. It really leaves us with a big question to ponder, doesn't it? As AI gets more and more integrated into search, how do you, listening right now, need to change not just your tactics, but maybe your whole way of thinking about how users find and connect with what you offer online?
That's the fundamental question, isn't it? It's going to shape everything.
Definitely something to think about. Thanks so much for sharing all this today.
My pleasure. Always happy to talk about this stuff.
That's a wrap on this episode of Conquer AI Search with AI. If today's insights sparked something for you, share this podcast with a fellow marketer who needs to hear this. And don't forget, those free marketing courses are still up for grabs. Just like this episode, comment with the course you're most excited about, and we'll slide into your DMs with the details. Got ideas or feedback? Tag us on x.com or Instagram or leave a quick review. We'd love to hear from you. We will see you next week. Until then, keep conquering AI search.